Welcome back to my channel, friends. We have had a fun October. I do have to say, I had so much fun making these videos for you, from our front yard, our ultimate front yard two-part series, to decorating the inside of my house with you all. So today I thought I'd take you along and show you just a typical October weekend. So take you along for a day in a life weekend. What we do, I'm sharing a yummy recipe. I'm also sharing a little bit more decor of what we added into the house. So I hope you stick around. I hope that's something you want to see. And if you are new here, if you would subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, it would mean the world to me. I know soon I will be going Christmas shopping to add some decor into our home. So if you want to see that, let me know in the comments. All right, let's get into our cozy and rainy weekend day in the life. You wouldn't think, based on the blue skies that you're seeing in this video right now, that a storm was on the way, but it was, and it was a pretty big one. You'll see that later in the video, and it was just so cozy. I don't know where you all live, but here in northern Utah, where I call home, it is definitely fall weather. It is gorgeous. It's probably right around in the 60s, so you need like a little light sweater. The leaves are starting to change colors down here in my neighborhood. It is just gorgeous. Tell me, where do you call home and what's the weather like there? I know I heard on the news it's still a little warm in some parts of the country, so I'd love to hear where you call home and what the weather's like. All right, guys, it is dinner time, so I wanted to show you and share a recipe with you on some yummy, creamy garlic Parmesan pasta. We love pasta, right? I mean, who doesn't love pasta? So today is a Thursday, so we wanted something that would be easy and would make for good leftovers, like for lunch or just for, to take to work. So that's what I'm gonna make right now. I'm gonna make that creamy garlic Parmesan pasta. So think a little bit of a Alfredo sauce meets a ciao de pepe. I hope I'm saying that correctly. That's kind of what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna chop up some mushrooms right now. I have butter. I'm gonna also chop up some onion. And then of course, Parmesan. We need the Parmesan for this. So I'm gonna shave all that, grate it all up, and then add it to our sauce. So I will show you guys all that. Hey friends, so I want to take a minute to answer a few of your questions that I've received on Instagram and then here on YouTube, and it's about Caraway. If you have been following me for any amount of time, you know I absolutely love Caraway because they are non-toxic and non-stick, and they are gorgeous. They're really gorgeous in your kitchen. The main question I get is, are you still happy with your set? Yes. I've used Caraway for just over 3 years now. I love cooking with Caraway. It is still my favorite thing in my entire house. The other question I get is, are they still non-stick? How long does the non-stick last? And after 3 years, I will tell you guys, they are still non-stick, which is what I love. If my pots and pans were not working like the day I got them, I would have moved on a long time ago, you guys. So yes, after 3 years, they are still non-stick, and they are still non-toxic. So I do love that. And another thing I love about Caraway and the non-stick part of it is that it makes for really easy cleanup. So cleanup, I don't want to spend a lot more time in the kitchen after cooking. So it makes for more time. Things slide right off. I don't have to scrub and spend, 20 minutes at the sink trying to get off some barbecue sauce or whatever it might be. Another common question I get is, what is your favorite product from Caraway, or what would you recommend? That's a really hard question. I usually ask a question back is, what do you love? Do you love to bake? Do you love to cook? My number one suggestion would be the cookware set, because that's what we use every day. I know I do, multiple times a day. And I want to make sure that I'm bringing the best product in to my home. So that's where I would suggest you all start. After having Caraway in my home for 3 years, that is my honest review. So I hope that helped. If you have any other questions, drop a comment down below. I'm happy to answer. So I am going to leave a link down below. That link will take you to the site if you're interested in adding Caraway into your home. It'll automatically apply a 10% discount. And if not, you have my code down below, which you can enter at checkout. So for this recipe, I am going to use some heavy whipping cream. That just gives it a really nice, nice thickness without having to add flour. I know a lot of recipes call for flour just to thicken it up. I'm gluten-free, so I want to stay away from that, obviously. And I found that heavy whipping cream is the best option for me and my recipes. Okay, so we're adding the cheese now. We have the pasta boiling. This is like one of my favorite meals. My kids love it. My husband loves it. So it's everyone approved. So you can see how thick it's getting. I was able to make a little heart and it like floats on top. So let's mix it up and just look at that. Oh, I wish you guys can smell this. So my family is on the way home. They're coming home a little bit early because we have soccer practice today. So another reason why I made this dinner. So what we'll kind of do for the rest of the night is we'll have a really nice and cozy, hearty dinner with this pasta meal. Half of my family will go to soccer practice. Me and my daughter today will stay home. I'm gonna get in a workout. I'm saying it here so that way I do it. So I'm going to get in my workout and then of course we'll finish homework with her and then we'll just kind of wrap up the night, get cozy and enjoy some nice fall weather before it starts to rain tomorrow morning. So this was Friday morning, and after I enjoyed some coffee and my breakfast, I had some errands to run. We headed out to the grocery store to pick up some granola, which I needed for a meal prepping recipe for the rest of the week. And then after grocery shopping, it was about lunchtime, so I wanted to indulge a little bit, and I went to my favorite restaurant that's here in northern Utah. It's called the Aubergine Kitchen. If you do live in Utah or Idaho or in Nevada, you need to go check them out. They are an incredible restaurant that offers clean ingredients, no seed oils. They offer a lot of dairy-free and gluten-free options. And this is their pumpkin pie smoothie, which is delicious. So I got myself a little pumpkin smoothie at grocery store. Just got home. It's starting to clear up. It was supposed to be a rainy day today, so there's a lot of clouds, which is nice. But it stopped raining when I woke up. I thought we'd have a cozier day. That's okay. This is gonna make it all better. It is so good. If you are in Utah and you have not gone to Aubergine, so good. Do it now while they still have the pumpkin pie smoothie. So next, just gonna do a few more. I'm looking out my front window and I just saw a car of ladies slow down in front of the house to see the decor, which I love, I have to say. So what am I gonna do next? I'm gonna clean some stuff up. I'm gonna actually shoot some content for Instagram, get that checked off my list because it has been on my list for like the last few days. And then the kiddo should be home soon. So we're gonna go have pizza at our favorite pizza place here in Utah, and then just cozy up, just kind of have a relaxing night. So it's turned into Pizza Fridays around here. I'm a 90s kid, so I know if you're a 90s kid, you probably had the same thing every Friday. You know, we had our shows, it was a TGIF, and then pizza. So I think we're bringing that back for our family. It's worked out well, and the kids don't complain about it either. Just look at those views. It was gorgeous. This was like the warm before the storm, but we got home just as the sun was going down. We turned on the skeleton, and each day the kids rotate on who gets to pick the eyes and the color that the skeleton has. And this day they chose the blue, and they chose, what was it, the firework eyes. Then after that, we decided what better way than to wrap up this Friday night and get just super relaxed than to go in the hot tub. So Friday night family hot tub session had to happen. We have some toys that we put in there for the kids. They're like little rockets that float and like dive into the water. So we pulled those out, and then we just relaxed. And it was probably one of my favorite Friday nights that we've had recently. It was extremely relaxing. To show you guys just a little extra decor that we added here. So this is below my TV, and we just added the skeletons on this side. I love this guy. He's like in a yoga pose. I don't know what pose it is, but it's a yoga pose. And he just looks so relaxed. And then on this side, we added, I love these. These are some spider candle holders. I won't touch them because you could probably see in there. They're kind of, and I haven't found a good solution for them, but the candle isn't big enough to fit there. So they kind of wobble. So I leave well enough alone. But I do love this hat here. Let me turn it on so you can see. Okay, there you go. It has really cool purple lights, and my son, so he's 6 years old, he has pretty much assigned himself to be the light guy. So we turn on the skeleton at night outside, and then he comes inside and turns everything on. And this is his favorite one. But yeah, it didn't do too much, honestly. I wish I had, but we just didn't do too much here under the TV. For Christmas, this gets totally decked out. There's not an inch of empty space. So I'm excited to show you guys that for Christmas. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel because I love decorating this piece for Christmas. So I'm going to show you guys all of that. And in case you're wondering, we keep this mantle the same for fall and Halloween. It already had Halloween and fall touches to begin with, so I just keep it the same. I don't do anything there. And really, I love how it looks, so I don't want to change it. So I leave that as is. So I did want to show you guys the rest of this decor in here and just anything we've added. You'll notice the ghosts, and we have our dogs, of course. The ghosts that I had outside on the porch, I brought them in because if it gets windy, they do tend to tip over. So it's getting pretty windy outside. I can show you. Hi, Rocky. I'll show you that. So I just brought them outside just so they don't get crushed or broken because I'd like to use them for next year too. So you can see it's getting a little breezy. Even my little nets fell. So I brought those in. Mr. Rocky, what are you doing up here? What are you doing? If you want to say hi to Rocky or to Basin give this video a thumbs up, but I'm not over here for them. I'm actually over here because I wanted to share with you guys this blanket. It is the softest, the coziest, the best quality blanket you will ever find. I'm sharing this because I'm the girl who is always cold. Whether it's the summer, whether it's middle winter, obviously, I am always cold. I have a sweater on me or I have a blanket on me. So if you are the same way, then this is the blanket you want to bring into your home. Okay, either maybe add it to like your Christmas list or birthday list, or just treat yourself to it. This one, I'll leave all the details below on the color. It's beautiful color. It's extremely soft. It's not heavy, but it's just heavy enough, if that makes sense, where it keeps you cozy. One thing I love about these blankets, so this is a Minky Couture blanket. We have a couple of them. Actually, they make really great gifts for like if you have a friend who's having a baby or a family member who's about to welcome a baby into their family, or a housewarming gift. So we have some from our kiddos. When they were born, they each got a Minky Couture blanket. It's really cute. Like my son has like a really cute blue one he still sleeps with, and my daughter has like a real cute pink one with hippos on it. But I did, well, there's a prime example. Even the dog loves it. But I did want to share, so with the holidays coming up, this is a really good gift. And my code, Minky Couture, has shared a code with me. It's 50% off their blankets, which is really, really good. Anywho, want to share, I'll leave all the details. I'll leave a link, my code down below, but yeah. You can tell everyone loves a good soft blanket. All right, friend, that is our video for today. Thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna start cuddling up into this cozy blanket. It's 50 degrees today, so you know tonight's gonna be a little chilly. And I hope you try it, the recipe I shared. If you do, let me know. I would love to hear what you think, or if you have a similar recipe that you make. Well, until our next video, you guys, thank you so much for being here. If you haven't yet, I would love for you to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and we will see you in our next video where I think we're gonna go Christmas shopping. All right, guys, I'll see you then.